Well, hey leaders, we are excited about this Sunday. Know it's your first Sunday, so we will make sure we give you as much information as we can to help you better be equipped for that Sunday. So for first through second grade, you know you're going to start off in your small group room, and your third and fourth grade is going to start upstairs in the large group room, and then you all rotate. So I just want to remind you of that. If you have any problems about the schedule, we have the schedule located on the wall, and I'll show you that in just a second. But I want to show you really quick what's actually going to be in your box when you get here. So when you get here, in your room will be a box like this one. It'll have your whatever your group number is on the box. And so when you open the box, the main thing that you need to look for is this start zone. Your lesson will be in this box as well, but this start zone is so very important because this is what you're going to pass out to every single one of your kids. So for the next 2 weeks, for your first Sunday and the next Sunday, we'll be going through the start zone. In large group, we'll be teaching from it. In small group, we'll be teaching from it. And this is what your kids will be memorizing. Okay? So the biggest thing you need to know about the start zone is there are a lot of questions in here that you can use in your small group time. But for the main thing, you need to understand that at the very end of each section, there's a part that kids have to do to be able to have you sign off. And so on this particular one, they have to memorize these terms, and then they have to memorize this verse. Also, for extra points, what they can do is learn the other verses that are connected to the gospel message. So love for you to go with the kids through this particular material for Sunday morning. So start zone for the next 2 Sundays. Also know that we'll send you what the Bible lesson is along with the activity if you have time to do it within the room. Now, what else do you need to know that's in your box? We've got plenty of resources for you, like pencils, pens, different things like that, tape, but you also have those in your rooms available for you as well. The next thing I want to talk to you is about bucks. Remember that your kids are going to be getting bucks for memorizing, but also know that you can give bucks to your kids for good behavior, okay? And so in every single room, and I'll show you in just a second, where these resources are as far as knowing exactly what your kids get bucks for. And so we have that on your bulletin board along with the schedule for the day. So let me get away from this box real quick and let me show you what we're talking about when we're talking about the schedule that's on your bulletin board, and then also the Blast Door. So if you look on here, you'll see it says Blast Door, and then it has every single item that your kids can get bucks for, and then what those bucks are. Now, we have asked that for the most part, as far as bringing their Bible, their attendance and things like that, we're going to do that in the second hour, not in the first hour. But for the main part is, you know that they'll get a buck for their section, and they'll get a buck for behavior. So let you be able to use those things. Also, if you look up here, there's an activity schedule for you. So if you get lost and go, where am I supposed to be, or where the kid's supposed to be, you can look at the schedule, and the schedule will tell you exactly where you need to be for Sunday morning, okay? And then last but not least, what you're going to do Sunday morning is you're going to fill out a card. And on that card, you're going to have the kids put their name, or you put their name, whichever you feel like they can do better. So first grade may have a little bit more difficulty with that, so you might want to write their name on there. But you're going to have a card in your box, and that card is going to slip down in here. That way you know that their slot, this is their slot. So just say Noah. Say it's Noah's slot. So every buck he gets is going to go in this slot. And so when you reward him a buck, that buck will go in his slot, and you'll keep those in this slot until we have store day. Okay? I hope all of that makes sense to you guys. If you have any more questions, please, you can call me on my cell phone, or you can email me and ask me any questions. But we're excited, very excited about Sunday, and look forward to seeing you.